Hello, everybody. This is Greg29407 back with another episode of City of Heroes. Well, here we are with Joodle's dad, our super strength and vulnerable brute, and we're in Talos Island, and we're about ready to get started on a new story arc called the Wheel of Destruction. We're going to deal with the Banished Pantheon. So let's go ahead and get started here. This is our contact here, Andrea Mitchell. And it says part 2. Part 1 wasn't really a part 1. It's just I did a search mission, and then it gave me the part 2. So it looks like the Warriors are at it again. They've broken into a warehouse where the museum was storing next month's feature exhibit. Whatever they're looking for, we need to keep it out of their hands. Please go to the Warriors. Please stop the Warriors from stealing the museum's artifacts. All right, so more Warriors, but unlike the last terrible mission we did with the Warriors, I think it's going to be a lot better. There are 4 fighting missions in this. There's a couple of talk to Azurias, and I think there's a hunt mission. I'll go ahead and edit those out so to keep them short as possible, so you get the kind of the flavor of what we're doing. But you have to watch me punch every single villain in the entire mission, the entire story arc, that is. That's a bit much, at least until I start getting some AOE powers. Then that'll be a lot better. I didn't hear that very well. Hopefully the sound's going to be okay. When I'm recording these things, the sound is really low. I can barely hear it, but then when I play it back afterwards, like, wow, that's really loud. I can't believe I couldn't tell how loud it was. Yeah, for these videos, I turned the sound, music, and special effects and everything down to 2%. Normally when I'm just regular playing the game, I'm at 7%. So this is some kind of warehouse for a museum. Okay. We don't need to look for other bad guys to fight. We'll fight the ones that are between us and what we're trying to do. Rescue the artifact. So anyone between us and the artifact is going to get pounded. Holy moly, oh boy, look at this. These warriors have a habit of ambushing. It's okay. Alrighty, at least with the yellow ones, they gave us a little bit more XP and a little bit more of a challenge. Seems to be a lot of people running around in this warehouse, too. Alright, let's see where we want to go. Boy, that doesn't help. Let's go straight. Oh, there's a lot of people running around. Alrighty. Let's see if we can find what we're looking for without fighting every single person in here. Oh, got somebody's attention. Maybe not. Here we go. I don't like how they can shoot us through the wall. That doesn't seem right. If I hide behind the wall, it shouldn't go through the wall. I'm guessing that when this game was created, though, there's probably a lot harder to program for ducking behind walls and around corners and stuff. Here we get some blowback from this guy. Yep. Come on around. There you go. Sometimes these sword-wielding warriors will have parry, and sometimes they don't. Parry is a power that you can get when you're a broadsword player. That basically just makes your enemies have a hard time hitting you. It's a much higher resistance or defense, I guess. And it's a really nice power when you have it. But when an enemy has it, it's not so nice. It's a pain in the neck. But it's kind of funny because some of these guys do have it, and like in that mission we did in the that Crown of Chaos thing, Crown of Chaos, Crown of Glory. That one guy we fought had it in spades. I mean, he was just, I couldn't hit him. I couldn't touch the guy. Some of these guys in this mission don't seem to have anything at all. So I don't know how they program that. If they give these guys just a certain number of powers and they just randomly set them off, or what? Okay, we're gonna fight this guy. Hewer. These hewers are tough. Okay, we're gonna. Oh, I see the. I see where a guy goes for right over there. It's going over or against that wall over there. You guys are just kind of wandering over here. He's just taking a stroll. He's casually strolling on over. Oh, look, someone's attacking my friends. Okay, it's even in the original museum case. Stop the gang leader and his crew. Oh, here's the gang leader. Anton. I bet this guy has parry. I would have taken that guy a little quicker than that. All right, I guess I got to kill everyone in here. So I'm going to put this on pause while I finish up mopping up this room. And when the mission's done, I'll be right back. All right, that didn't take very long at all. We're finished up, so I guess we'll go back. Fortunately, I have the phone number of our contact, so I have to keep flying back and forth over there. Bad news, I think she's going to send us to a different map to go talk to someone else. I think that's the next mission. So let's get in the air a little bit so no one can sneak up on us. And let's talk to our contact. The warrior said this was a piece of the Wheel of Destruction. Interesting. I wonder how many other pieces there are. Now it says Wheel of Destruction Part 1. Okay. One of our heroes found this broken piece of stone while he was stopping a Banished Pantheon plot. It looks familiar. I need to find out more about it. Can you take this artifact to Azuria? I'd really like to have her opinion. Okay, so we'll go over to Atlas Park, and I am going to put this on pause again because that's not interesting watching me fly to Atlas Park. And we will be back in just 1 minute. Okay. That great music means that we're in Atlas Park. I love that theme song. That's just great. So we're going to go into City Hall and talk to Azuria. Okay, here we go. Let's see what she has to say about this piece of the Wheel of Destruction. Where do you find this? It appears to be one of the pieces of the Wheel of Destruction. You are meant to keep this, Judel's dad. Do not question me. Many villains in Paragon City would kill to have this fully assembled Wheel of Destruction. Okay. Let's contact our contact. If Azuria said you were meant to hold on to it, then that's what you should do. She was never wrong about things like that. Okay. From the look of it, there are at least 2 more pieces of this Wheel of Destruction. It is likely the Banished Pantheon will be searching for these pieces as well. The marking upon it is a symbol of Kali. Oh, like from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Ask about available missions. Okay, part 3. After calling around, I found another piece of the Wheel of Destruction. The CEO of Vorhide Industries is using it as a conversation piece in his office. I told him its origin, and now he can't wait to get it out of his hands. I need you to run over to his office and collect the piece of the Wheel of Destruction. If the Banished Pantheon caught wind of this, there's no doubt they'll be after that piece too. So we'll just go back to, I'm sure that nothing can go wrong since we know who has the piece. We'll just go over and pick it up in his office and it'll be boom, bing, boom. Very simple. Oh, wait a minute. Defeat cult leader and his coven in Talos Island. Oops. Well, that's not a good sign. All right, so we're going to head back over to Talos Island. And they're getting ready for a costume contest. We will be back as soon as we start a mission in just a few minutes. Okay, we're back in Talos Island. Here's the entrance to our next map. I guess this is that Voorhees Industries, or whatever it is. I'm not sure who we're fighting here. Let's see what we get. All right, Banished Pantheon. All right. These guys are ooh, boy, he's a high level dude here. These guys are pretty cool. They can be tough to fight, but they're so odd. I like fighting these dudes. Now see, he has a couple of like minions that suddenly have shown up. Some damage. Oh, these guys are kind of high level. They're orange. Unfortunately, my brawl was not doing very much damage to these guys. Okay. Need to find this artifact. Get the cult leader. Let's drop down on this dude. Yeah, an AoE power would be really, really handy right now. Actually, they're always very handy. Okay. You can go that way. That's a dead end. Okay. Just want to see what our options are here. Dead end. Okay, so there's one way to go. Good. Oh boy. Dry husk. It used to be, years ago when I played the game, you could go into Dark Astoria, which is a more of an adventure zone. What do they call those things? It's like Boomtown and other things like that, where no one lived anymore. They were hazard zones, and so that was a place you could go and fight Banished Pantheon all the time. A lot of those guys and some Tsoo and stuff. But I think they've changed Dark Astoria now to it's like end level game now. I think that when you're level 50 and you're doing maxed out stuff, that's where you go, and that's where you get a lot of the missions. So they've changed that. Oh, I was looking for whoever was there. Okay, so I think they've changed it to a much higher level stuff now, which makes sense because that was a kind of a cool map to go to. It's very foggy and stuff, but the problem with it was there was no real reason to go there. So you go in there and maybe you have like a mission or two or something, but there was it was you can tell they put a lot of time and effort into creating this map, and no one ever used it. So I'm glad they changed that. One day I'll have a level 50 character again. Here's the thing I found about this game, though. Once you're level 50, there's fun stuff to do. And then you can get the incarnate stuff, which, to be honest, I don't really remember much about anymore. Because that came out towards the end of the game, really. I had this character. I had some incarnate stuff. Tiffany had some. Devil had some. Like several others. But to be honest, leveling up in this game is where most of the fun is. You go into the game with a bunch of your friends or maybe a pickup group. I do a lot of pickup group stuff, and just do missions, and I find that very fun. It's not like once you hit level 50, all of a sudden there's like this huge amount of things you can do and all this fantastic stuff. There is stuff, but there's stuff you can do without it too. So I'm not like begging to get to end game stuff as soon as possible. I played this character for a while, then I said, I'm going to play this other character for a while, and kind of bounce around a little bit. Is there a hallway over here? There's a dead end as well. Yep. And there should be something up here. Yeah, let's see. Which went quite enough to kill that guy. So yeah, once you get to end game, there are things to do that you can't do otherwise. That part's pretty fun too, but I just like playing these games and learning the new the powers and working my way up and that kind of stuff. So we'll get there eventually. Which one of these ways we came in? Yeah, oops, I got turned around. Okay, we won't go this way. Oops. many of these guys are there? Jeez Louise. All right, third floor. Oh, he saw me. Let me just go around the other way. He's not looking. I try not to use my my big knockout blow unless I have at least over 100% damage bonus, but sometimes I do it anyway. You want to make it worthwhile. All right. I get the feeling we're getting close to the end here. Oh, that's a big room. Maybe we're not. Maybe we're not. Let's sneak down here first. Okay, there may be a staircase down this way. Let's see. Dead end. Okay. So we'll do these. Actually, maybe we'll slip by these guys. Gonna sneak around. Boss man. Oh, he's got a sticking hurricane too. Oh. What did I just say about waiting until my damage bonus goes over 100? Oops, I got a little excited. Oh, I hate these hurricanes. There we go. Okay, let's see if the artifact is up here. Oh, there it is right there. I need to fight that guy too, but let's see. Okay. Yep, we're gonna fight these dudes too. All right, that's it. Okay, let's see what our contact has to say. Okay. Thanks for keeping that piece of the Wheel of Destruction out of the Pantheon's hands. Yes, I can see how it fits with the other pieces you found. We are now close to completing the entire Wheel of Destruction. I just found out why the Tsoo tried to steal that piece of the Wheel of Destruction from you. I didn't realize they did. Anyway, they already have one of the other pieces. We need to get that relic fragment back from them. Okay, I didn't see any Tsoo in there, but maybe there were some ones we avoided. All right, this is also in Talos Island. Good, good. So yeah, I'd read that it was the Warriors, the Banished Pantheon, and the Tsoo. So it's more of a magical type story arc, which is fine. I like fighting the Council in the 5th column, but you don't want to just fight Nazis all day long. It gets a little boring. I just have a little change up every once in a while. Okay, stop villain leaders and their crews. Find the relic. Find the relic piece. Oh boy, look at this, guys. Synchronized swimming. Oh boy. Yeah, the Tsoo are kind of tough. These guys hit pretty hard. They hit fast, and their sorcerers have a lot of magic. They do a lot of damage. They hit those hurricanes. Oh, that's where the hurricane came from. Was it? Was that the Tsoo on the last mission? I wasn't paying attention. I think it was the Tsoo because you had the hurricane. Oh man, I'm kind of embarrassed now. I didn't see any Tsoo. The guy I just fought. Okay. I need to pay more attention to what's going on. I just go around fighting these guys, man. I'm not asking for any IDs. Looks like we've got some Banished Pantheon over there too. Make sure they're both white names over their heads. Sometimes you can attack a couple of guys in here, and one of them has a white name over his head, and you're fighting him, and it's like, man, I'm taking a lot of damage. The other guys are red. It's like, oh no. Yeah, these guys hit pretty fast. Do a number on your damage thing really fast. Health bar. I think these guys are like ninjas or something. That's why they hit so quick. I'm not quite sure with the glowing fist thing, but okay. Holy moly. Let's try and hit the highlights here. All right, this looks like something. Yeah, I lost about half my health. Oof. Let's see if we can play a little game with these guys. I was hoping to avoid the big mashup. I got half of them anyway. Okay. Get this guy over here. Fly past these dudes. Nope. Darn it. All right. Okay, well here's the relic thing, I think. All right, now the leaders. Okay, I think they must be back here. They're not very tough. All right, we'll take these guys on. It's always kind of weird when you fight through all these yellow conning guys and you get to, it's like just regular dudes or the bosses. Let's finish up with a big wind up. Bingo! There we go. All right. Okay. The Wheel of Destruction is slowly coming together. Good work, Joodle's dad. Part 5. Thanks to your hard work, we now have all 4 pieces of the Wheel of Destruction. I'd like you to take the pieces to Azuria. She can have the Wheel of Destruction analyzed and assembled. All right, so I am going to... the Pantheon may well make a last-ditch attempt to get all the pieces. I bet they do. So I'm going to put this on pause while I go over to Atlas Park and take this Wheel of Destruction over to them. And we'll be right back. All right, we are back in Atlas Park. I don't think I'm going to win the costume contest dressed like this. So I think we'll just keep pressing on. Those costume tests are fun, though, that players put on. Some of them pay a lot of money, too. If you can win one of those things, you can be set up really well, especially with your low-level character. All right, let's see. I will put some of our most talented mystics to work studying these pieces of the Wheel of Destruction. If we need further assistance from you, I'll make sure you are contacted. You can rest assured that the Wheel of Destruction will be carefully warded against further incursions by the Banished Pantheon. All right. I don't trust this lady because she gives a lot of magic missions, and every time you bring something to her for safekeeping, she always loses it, or someone steals it. Let's talk to our contact. It's a relief to have the Wheel of Destruction in the hands of the experts at Magi. You did a great job with this, Joodle's dad. I hope the divination group over at Magi can unlock the secrets of the Wheel of Destruction. You look like you could use an easy task, Joodle's dad. After all your work retrieving the piece of the Wheel of Destruction, you deserve it. Hey, could you patrol Independence Port for me? The family has been extorting protection money out of the business owners over there. Now, this is what's known as a waste of time mission. I'm not going to videotape this. I'll do this off camera. We have to visit 5 locations. What's going to happen is after I do that, we're going to find out from this lady that probably that the Wheel of Destruction was stolen, and we have to go get it back or something. Race against time. So I'm going to go do the Independence Port mission, and I'll be back very, very soon. Okay, we are in Independence Port. I am going to do the last of these patrols. There's no fighting in this mission. It's just you fly around and you click on these various payphones, and there you go. The difference was those payphones were covering a lot. I was started here, all over here, so it was a lot of traveling. But now I have to talk to the contact again. Let's see what happened. I just got a call from Magi's divinations group. The Banished Pantheon broke into their vault and stole those artifact pieces you collected. Oh no, what? How did that happen? According to the seers, the Pantheon plans to perform a ritual to empower and assemble the Wheel of Destruction. You have to stop the ritual. I love I have Magi scrying for the current location of the Wheel of Destruction. Finale. We have to recover those relic pieces the Banished Pantheon stole from Magi. Otherwise, they'll assemble the Wheel of Destruction and empower it. Magi seers have pinpointed the location where the Pantheon is trying to empower the pieces under the direction of a cultist named arc.This. I'm counting on you to prevent the Banished Pantheon from completing this ritual, Joodle's dad. You have only 90 minutes to start the ritual. All right, let's do that. According to my sources, the ritual is taking place in the old Shady Pines graveyard. I've called for an emergency force field to lock the situation down until you arrive. The Pantheon may have already empowered the pieces of the Wheel of Destruction, but the assembly should take a while. To stop them, you need to find all the pieces of the Wheel of Destruction. You're going to have to take the train to get there. Go to any train station, select Shady Pines Graveyard as your destination. Okay, they should be We'll go down to this one over here. Okay, I'm going to go to the train station, and I will be right back. Okay, we're at the tram station. So these kind of missions, what we need to do is click on here, and right at the top is where it says missions. It takes us to where we need to go. You feel the presence of powerful otherworld entities looking down on you. Banished Pantheon missions always give you the creeps. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. This is our entrance right here. There's a lot of stuff in here. Consider that there's a major city right on that side of the wall. I think, I could be wrong about this, but I think I remember back in the day that a lot of the stories in this particular story arc took place in Dark Astoria. I think that this may have been the introduction to Dark Astoria for lower level players. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. We have to close the portal and 4 artifact pieces to find, and that's where the main thing is. That's where we're going to be headed for. I'm pretty sure this was the introduction to Dark Astoria and everything, and of course now they can't do that. So let's see. I'm going to try not to fight everybody in here. Kind of get a good lay of the land here. We can get some good XP for fighting all these guys, but at the same time, they're lower level. To get some really good XP, you want to take a team and have this level up so you have a lot of really high level enemies. Probably, yeah, this is the whole map right here. Okay, I think we're going to have to fight some of these dudes. Oh, I see one of the things right here. Woohoo! Let's sneak down here and steal it if we can. Right behind them. All right, let's see if we can find the rest of them. And that may be... Got temporary power. Oh. Empowered shard of the wheel. Okay. Let's see if we can do this some more. I've got the sound turned way down so I can't hear the sound of the wah 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 thing. So the other way to do this would be to just go ahead and fight your way through all this stuff. But again, it's not that many. It's not that tough. I'm going to try and be a little more strategic about it since we have flight on this character. So I'm going to continue to look around and see if we can find anything, and we will be back after I found a few more pieces of this thing. Okay, there's the last one right here. The main place we were looking at, we're down here. We're in that actually, I'm going to show you where I found all of them. I think they move around. Each mission is random. Let me show you where we're at. Soon we will roll destruction throughout the something. So-called city of Paragons, okay? So now we have to fight the arc shows. So we're up here in this top corner. Again, this is that thing we started over here. We came down, we kind of went through this valley. Up here in the corner, we found this one right here just now. The well that we had to find was right here. Another chest is right here. That's the chest, and then there is the chest. We found the first one over there, and then there was another one right there. So that's where they all were. I just gotta find the main boss man. I think I remember him being up here. He is. No? Oh, there he is right there. Doesn't seem that overly impressive either. Okay, so let's fight this guy. I've done this mission a few times, many years ago, and I remember it being really hard. But I wasn't flying then. having the power of flight really makes a big difference in this mission. Each time I would do this, I would just fight my way through the entire map, just kill everybody in the map, and then just run around looking for those chests and stuff. And it took quite a bit of time. Hey, we got 23 reward merits. Wow, 23. That's really good. Okay, I'll take that. Let's talk to our contact. There we go. Azuria couldn't be more grateful. She's promised to personally take charge of warding the pieces of the Wheel of Destruction against further Banished Pantheon raids. You followed this one all the way through to the end, Jules' dad. Good work. I couldn't ask for a better partner. You can get me. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I have a new contact. So you can go into Paragon Wiki, and you can look up some of these contacts and see if they lead you any other story arc. That's what I've been doing. I'm not sure if she gives us a story arc or whatever. She's just the person who just gives us just regular missions. But that is it. That is the Wheel of Destruction story arc. A little simpler than I remember it being back in the day. So that's not necessarily a bad thing, but that was it. It was like 4 fighting missions, a patrol mission, which was basically just flying around. Talked to Azuria twice, and then a fight, kill X number of enemies to start the mission in the first place. And that was from Andrea Mitchell was our contact. So that was it. Hope you enjoyed that one. That wasn't too bad. We started off at exactly level 24. And now we're at 24.65. So, you know, 2/3 of a level at level 24. I think if we did this mission at level 22 or 23, it would have been much more difficult for us. So that's going to do it for us. Until next time, this is Greg29407 saying adios, and we will see you next time.